Welcome back
to
Dadventurous. Another week along here, a special week.
Yeah.
A special 2-year
anniversary
edition
of our first episode released.
Yeah. That's kind of fun to think about.
Yeah. Hey, if any of you guys are holdovers from our very first season of Shenanigans, thanks for...
I think there are. I think there's a couple people that are still listening from episode 1.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Thanks for...
obviously, people may have played catch-up, but those who were here from October, whatever, 2 years ago.
Thanks for... coming along.
Yeah, and we are happy to be continuing with the Mirelight story. Something I did forget to mention last week, but I had intended to do, was to have Mel level up when she got her sword upgrade.
Yes.
So we did do that off
screen,
off mic, whatever
audio?
you want to call it. Yeah. So I did intend to do that. I just forgot to say it. So Mel Ashgrave got her new sword upgrade with Marv, but that also came with a new level up.
Yeah.
So you got some fun new stuff, right?
I do. I do indeed. I got some new spells. I got a better sword.
And one of the things why is because now you get 2 attacks. So Marv's a little upgraded, and so are you. Cool. So we got level 5 Mel, and last we left you were still at Brixie's shop, I think.
Yes, I was leaving.
Yeah. Are you ready to jump back in to the story and continue along?
I think I am.
Okay. Well, then, without further ado, take it away, level 5 Warlock Investigator. Boom, 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 Dadventurous.
After a tasty, as always, breakfast of noodles in the morning, after a good night's sleep, after a Merkbro and Brixie's Auto Garage for a couple answers and something I'm not too well versed in, engineering. I took the broken fog displacer machine to Brixie, and together we managed to figure out a few tidbits of information. Pointed to Hazetown across the Mistbank River. Before that, I finally give Brixie a little bit of a payment back for her assistance, and Marv got a bit of an upgrade.
Sure did.
That'll be fun. After that, and a chat about magic and the Night Watch organization, as I've come to learn, is far more widespread than I thought. It's off to Hazetown, the ogre's domain.
It is off to that, but first you have to leave Merkboro. So you stand staring out into the thick, dense fog and smog of this industrial neighborhood. And, with a note in your hand, reference to Thunker Gloomrage and the metalwork that he often does. Clearly has done some work for Brixie in the past. She knows him. It's a name that's come up before. Maybe Lena knows him as well, or something of that nature.
She did give me him as a reference as well.
Mm-hmm. And Hazetown, which you really haven't been to. Mm-mm. And so not many people go into Hazetown that often. It is considered a dangerous place with bloodthirsty ogres kind of idea. And they definitely take care of their own area. Yeah. As far as Hazetown itself, you're going to have to go back through the fens, and then you're going to have to head across the bridges in the river there. So you are in Merkboro.
I think as I step out and look at the not very much to look at of fog, is it still kind of the same as this morning? Still kind of...
Yeah, just today in general just feels a little more, like a little chillier. Mm-hmm. You're hiking up the collar on your jacket. You feel it kind of cut into your bones a little bit. The day is just a little bit more... Yeah. More chilly, more dense.
All right. I think I flip up the collar of my trench coat put on my hat a little more firmly, and I think I want to walk back kind of to the main plaza, where the trolleys going to the fens are.
Yeah.
And when I get there, I do want to do what I thought over before. I want to listen out for the telltale squeaking voice of one child news reporter.
Skippin' Florentine, your newsy, would like to be your sidekick, but a reporter nonetheless. Extra, read all about it. Nightmare explodes party, stuff like that. Just kind of taking everything up a notch more so than it was.
That's how it sells.
Yep, for sure. He's a little far off, but eventually you're able to track down Skippin' Florentine.
All right. I think if he's got like a customer or something, maybe I wait off to the side, just kind of standing there.
Mm-hmm.
And once he's free, I think I go up to him.
Oh, Mel. Sorry.
Hey, Skippin'.
I didn't see you there. Are you back in Merkborough? Did you solve your case?
I haven't solved it yet.
He
but
throws the newspapers down. He pulls out his journal.
Getting close.
Getting close. Okay. And how many bad guys have you defeated?
Pretty good amount, actually.
Okay.
I've been
Write it down. Mel Ashgrave
fighting some gloom spawn. I've been
defeated armies of gloom spawn.
Sure, kid.
Yeah.
And in fact, I point at his newspapers. I was at that party.
You were at the party with the Nightmare?
With is a strong term, but yes.
I heard they blew up the whole building and 300 people died.
Where are you getting your information?
The other kids?
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll tell you this. Luckily, nobody died.
Okay.
And the building didn't get blown up.
Less than 300 people died?
Technically true. Here, if you want some more details.
Ooh, an inside scoop.
There was a rift that opened.
Another rift opened in the skyline?
In the skyline.
Did you help close it?
I did.
Whoa! And he's just writing away all the things.
Just I feel like I gotta give this kid some more. And so I tell him a little bit about my skyline
adventures.
Okay. I tell him a little bit about more of what was happening in the Fens battle in the mud market.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, but yeah, that's what I've been up to. I was wondering if I could get one of your newspapers.
Yeah, it's 1 gold.
Sure.
Okay.
I want to see what the press's interpretation of all of this is.
Honestly, as you pick it up and read it and fluff it out, it's also exaggerated. Skippin', of course, was exaggerating it 1,000% more. But it's news from the skyline, Xander Farthing and Silas Gallows in new partnership, released new item for the masses, and then it cuts over to commemoration party chaos, where a device has erupted and caused a panic amongst the crowd, few injuries, and no mention of a rift or anything like that. Few injuries from this magical incident, but just stuff like that, where it's kind of it's not far off from the truth. It's just sensationalized.
Yeah, that tracks.
And then a whole section of the Nightmare menace.
Oh.
And the Nightmare once strikes again, fear into the hearts of Skyliners. And when will the terror end? Yeah, when will the terror end? When will the MMCD catch her? Things of that nature. So.
Okay. I stare at it for a second and I go, quick question. Do you know if this was written by a ground level reporter or a Skyliner?
I think all the reporters work down here, but they get their information from somewhere.
Yeah, okay. I tuck the paper into my bag for maybe reading later. And I go, hey, I wanted to say thank you for getting me those papers and get up to the skyline. It's been helpful in my investigation.
Hey, no problem. Anything else I can do for you? Need me to report on anything or investigate anything or sneak into anything? Your eyes on the ground in Merkborough.
I don't think so. But I'll keep you in mind if I do end up needing you.
Okay.
It's been going well so far.
Sounds good.
And I wish him a good day.
Okay.
A good foggy day.
And he continues on his hawking of newspapers.
All right. I just wanted to,
give
him the scoop.
Yeah, for sure. He appreciates that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then he goes back in, disappears into the fog pretty quickly.
And I think I want to go catch a trolley.
You want to catch a trolley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
From the, trolley, from my trolley rides into Merkborough,
mm-hmm.
How far down the tunnel do you think the big one was? The big
It's kind of right before you come up into town, so it's probably it's not too far of a walk. As the way you would know, you would have to walk the tracks. But, yeah, a few minutes out of town.
I think I want to go check that out real quick.
Okay.
Because there were people meeting there, and I've seen other things, so...
Okay, well, we'll say one of the trolleys dings its way by, and you let it pass, and you follow the tracks. Pretty soon, you lose the sounds of the ka-thunk of the trolley, the gears, and all the workings of the Merkborough district, again, this industrial district. You start walking through the fog. Dense, cold, and you start walking along the tracks. Can you please make for me a generic stealth check? Are you trying to be sneaky as you move along? I guess is the question, too. Or are you just walking with a purpose?
I think I do want to be sneaky.
Okay.
Not super focused on it, but more of just quiet enough that I want to, if I do come up on something.
Yeah.
I want to be sneaky. So I would be, I think.
Nice.
An 8.
An 8, okay. You start going along the tracks, and pretty soon you start kind of going downhill on this section of tracks, and you start hearing the sounds of voices nearby.
Okay.
You think you're coming up on the tunnel, and then with that downhill slide, your foot slips, and some of the rocks that are underneath the tracks in the trolley tumble down. And you still hear the voices. They feel a little farther off, but you do see the shape of a figure coming out of this tunnel and kind of looking down the tracks your direction. You see this kind of big guy. Got a trench coat on, kind of like you.
Yeah.
Hat pulled down over his head. He goes, "Ooh, hey, who's out there?"
He's noticed me?
I don't think he's noticed you, but he noticed the sound.
Okay.
It wasn't very threatening voice. It kind of seemed like somebody who was generally
just
worried.
Yeah.
Hey, who's out there?
Oh, okay. I think I kind of hesitant to do it because it might scare this person, but also I just realized I don't really have a light that I can just have.
No, you've used Marv in the past.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna do. Okay. I hold up my sword.
The new sword.
Like a torch.
Yeah.
And cast green flame blade.
Okay.
So it...
Marv lights it up. I think it's a little brighter than it's been before with the new upgrade.
I just go,
You
hello?
hear the voice go, oh.
Sorry.
Who are you?
I'm a civilian.
A civilian.
A civilian? I don't know.
How do you...
I was walking down the tracks. I thought I heard people down here, and that seemed weird. I'm trying to be casual.
Yeah, make a deception or persuasion check. I'll let you decide if you're trying to hide anything or just be casual.
Be casual. With the persuasion?
Yeah, sure.
12?
A 12? He goes, whoa, what? You were just walking the tracks?
Well, to come down and investigate the sound.
And I think he steps forward a little bit towards you to try to get a better look. And he goes, why are you trying to investigate anything if you're a civilian?
Because I was curious.
I mean...
People are allowed to be curious, aren't they?
As you say that, He goes, people are allowed to be curious. Are you here for the speech?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll go, yeah. Yeah, I was told that would be somewhere down here.
Okay, you're lucky. He only got a 5 on his insight. He goes, oh, good. You're here to learn the truth then.
Yes, I am.
Okay, right this way. And he kind of gestures for you to come into this tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Inside the tunnel, there's soft lights.
I extinguish the green flame light.
You're able to see. And again, the mist kind of dissipates a little bit. You see this guy, got a trench coat on. He's got this hat. As you get into the light a little bit, you notice that underneath the trench coat, he's got the familiar leather apron of one of the engineers of Mirkborough. And then you round the corner and you start seeing like a small crowd of people softly talking amongst themselves. And you also notice down this length of tunnel a very, very large painted Night Watch logo on the side.
Oh, okay.
And you hear people like, I hear there's a speech, and like, I don't know what this Night Watch is all about. Like, what are we doing here?
Oh.
And you hear things like, I hear they're going to take back the city and stop the corruption. It's just little bits like that.
Okay.
And you're starting to notice, as much as there's a rise in some of these other things like Gallows family and the Farthings causing problems, there's been kind of this sort of underground, literally in this case, movement. So there's some people like, it's almost like a town hall.
Oh.
And then he like leads you over and he goes, yes, come learn the truth from, we have a speaker coming from the Night Watch, sir. We're here to learn what they're about. And after a little bit, you see a kind of poof of smoke, very theatrical, and stepping out is 3 Night Watch members dressed in their dark purple. It's very dim where they're standing, but they have this kind of see-through mask, people you've seen before.
Okay.
And one of the figures steps up onto a crate.
I want to say, in terms of like location in this hallway, it's just a tunnel.
I mean, it's a big tunnel.
Or is it like a room?
Probably no. It's like a tunnel.
Okay.
There's no tracks in here. It's probably like 20 feet tall, 40 feet wide. It's a pretty big tunnel.
Okay.
But it just goes into darkness, into the background. Who knows where?
Okay. I think kind of like with the main crowd, I just want to establish my position in the room. I want to be off to the side.
Okay. Kind of out of eyesight a little
kind
bit?
Of, yeah, not hiding, but just like not in the main.
Okay.
But close enough that I can hear.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, everyone can hear. The voice is going to be loud. Go ahead and make that stealth check. It's low DC.
You will be surprised.
That you got bad?
You said low DC.
Yep.
I'm going to get it, but I just want to see what okay, a 6.
Oh, okay. Your stealths are always so good. That's how Mel is supposed to be, though.
Yeah.
So you stand off to the side. You are not up front, but you're off to the side. Voice voice comes through kind of echoing off the walls. Kind of makes a cool sound in here as they start to speak. Mirelight was built on hope, but look around you. The city is dimming. Like all these like powerful words. The powerful profit off the poor, the rich take what should be ours. Lives are treated like collateral. And there's like a bunch of like talking back and forth from people like murmuring like, oh, and they say things like, the MMCD eats from the same silver platter as the Gallows and the Farthing, and they'd rather let us choke on scraps. And going...
I'm just kind of like so skeptical of what's going to turn out from this, but also just kind of just sitting there leaning against the wall and being like, they've got a point.
Yeah. and we gotta ask ourselves why? Why is the city getting torn apart above our heads when we're the ones holding it up? We're told nothing is wrong. We're told that the issues we experience are magical incidents. But you deserve the truth. You deserve a city that protects its people, not one that tests how much suffering we'll endure. So stand with us, keep your eyes open, and when the lights go off at night, it's the Night Watch who sees the danger first. And there's kind of like a rousing, like, oh, murmurs, like, oh, murmur. Yeah, a little soft applause.
I'll give the applause for that.
Yeah,
that
and
was
the guy,
well done.
Yeah. And, there's people like, there's some questions that pipe up, like, well, if you push back, like, what's going to happen with the MMCD? And then there's other questions like, the Gallows family has taken over my neighborhood. What are you going to do about that? Stuff, just kind of people discussing back and forth. With a absolutely terrible stealth check. Mm-hmm. What's your passive perception?
Oh, my passive? A 10.
It's not going to matter.
Okay.
You hear a voice behind you that says, I thought you were in the skyline. And next to you is a hooded Night Watch
I just
person.
Flinch a little bit
Yep.
and turn around and go,
a very familiar
Hi.
voice. Yeah. Not the one that was doing the speech, but...
oh, sorry, you scared me.
Good. I thought I paid you to find my sister.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on.
And she's like, come with me. She leads you down the tunnel and off to a little alcove on the side and removing out of the sight of people the hood and the iconic mask of the Night Watch you see. Mm-hmm. Long blonde hair of Lena Cass. Much less the damsel in distress that she was when you first met. Mm-hmm. She crosses her arms, leans up against the wall, and she's like, well, what have we learned? I thought I was going to have to come find you later.
Okay, here's the deal. Silas Gallows has Jessa captured. I know that for sure. They're using her, the Gallows family and the Farthing family, they're partnering, to create these new devices to gain the favor of the public in the skyline. I was at a party with one of those devices and it went wrong. The reason I'm back down here is because I brought the remains of the device to Brixie to figure it out how it was made. Because
Smart.
Jess is... So, I know she's there, and I know that she's working against her will. I haven't been able to figure out where they have her yet, but I know they do.
She kind of sighs deeply. She's like, I suppose that's something. It's more than we had before. So they're using her to create items.
Mm-hmm.
She shakes her head a little bit. She's like, I knew that Silas was going to be trouble. What's your next plan? What's your next step?
My goal was to go across the river to Hazetown to try and find the source of the materials for the machine and possibly the other ones they're making. Is as a trying to figure out what they're trying to do with her and enchantments.
Right. You gonna go see Thunker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brixie gave me a secondary reference for Mr. Glimmer.
Just know that he's a friend, so treat him nicely.
Is he part of this whole thing too? Because I keep meeting people that are part of this whole thing.
He's not part of the Night Watch, no, but
okay.
He's a friend of the Cass family.
Lena.
Mel.
I know that we each have our own goals and our own, this is a job for me and a goal for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I ask you to please be honest with me. How do you know the Gallows family? I've been wondering about this ever since I first came to your apartment. And you mentioned Mr. Gallows by first name.
Make a persuasion check.
Surprisingly good. A 17.
A 17. She looks at you for a long time.
I take off my hat.
Hardcore gauging. Well, I suppose it might help a little bit. She kind of cracks her neck a little. Kind of unfolds her arms. She's like, my parents weren't always the type of people looking out for the city like I was. Little lesser known crime family once upon a time.
Oh.
I was a kid. Jessa was a baby.
A while back.
Long time ago. Gallows family came in, started muscling their way around, and the small outfit that my parents ran crumbled pretty quickly.
Oh.
Let's just say the Gallows family sent my parents a permanent message. I was young, but we met multiple times. He tried to recruit my family, and they were too proud. Now they're 6 feet under, and I've got a grudge.
I suppose that makes sense.
But the crime thing was my parents. I never did fall in line with that, so ever since then I've been trying to work for the people that even my parents didn't work for. Jessa never knew any better. That was before her time. But I've known. I always wondered if Silas, with Mario, and I always wondered if Silas was keeping an eye on us.
Ooh, okay.
Look, I gotta get back out there.
Okay. Good on you for starting this whole thing up. I guess that makes sort of two of us that went against the thing that they came from for the better cause.
I'll take it. I hope that the people will start to listen, and we'll find out ways to root out the corruption down here in the streets.
Yeah. I know this is the skyline, but I know one of them who is corrupt, and I don't know if you've probably heard this too. Officer Calloway, the commissioner's opposing electee for his position.
Calloway's been a real problem down here in the streets. He's supposed to run most of the precincts down here. Let's just say that the MMCD is starting to be part of the problem.
Yeah, that tracks.
And is the skyline just full of the wealthy preying on the weak? A waste of space up there? I know you went up. Anybody worthwhile?
Anybody? I did meet someone, and I don't like her, and you're not going to like her, but she is worthwhile. Sarah Farthing. Xander Farthing's daughter.
Xander Farthing's daughter is worthwhile?
She's been a nuisance with me multiple times, but she and... I lean in a little bit and look around. She and Commissioner Renshaw partnered up to... I'm telling her this.
That's fine.
Do something somewhat similar to what you're doing down here, but it's just the two of them.
What do you mean, something similar?
Commissioner Renshaw wants to root out the corruption up there in the MMCD. He told me he's noticed it more over the years. And I met Sarah Farthing under unideal circumstances originally, but I managed to get out of her that the chaos that she has been causing is not unorganized. There is a goal to attempt to root out some of that.
So Sarah Farthing is causing chaos in the skyline?
Yes.
And she could be an ally?
Yeah.
And Renshaw too? The word on the street is he's about to get ousted from the commissioner's spot.
Yeah, and that's not what he wants.
So just to be clear, dad to daughter,
Mm-hmm.
You're not spilling the beans on the Nightmare persona?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
I am not.
Okay. She looks you up and down and she's like, well, it's hard to imagine working with someone from the skyline, but if we are able to grow enough to affect up there, I suppose it's good to know. All right. We got to get back to work, and so do you.
All right.
Be warned. You're going to Hazetown?
Yeah.
Be warned. From what I understand, the gloam has been thick as of late, and the streets of Hazetown are even more dangerous than normal. The ogres there do a good job, but the gloam spawn have been a continual problem for the ogres.
Oh.
So, be careful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Find my sister. And then she puts the hood back on and she walks out of the side thing.
I'll try my best.
All right.
I put my hat back on and walk out of the alcove. Is the speech still going on?
More like question and answer.
Yeah, Q&A. Okay.
Yeah.
But
pretty soon I'd say that the Night Watch actually pieces out.
Yeah, I think I'd leave.
Okay, you leave. You want to hop a trolley and...
Yeah, hop a trolley. Would it be weird can you hop a trolley in the tunnels? I don't know if they can stop.
Yeah, you go stand by the tracks.
Yeah, I just go sit there with my hands in my pockets and just...
Yeah, we'll say that after a moment, the same old man, comes by and...
I just stick out my hand.
Oh, God!
Hey!
What are you doing on the tracks? You're supposed to go to the stations.
Wait, are there stations?
Yeah, in the districts, in the main plazas.
I thought they kind of just stopped on the tracks.
Well, I mean, there are also that, but there's it's like bus stops.
Oh, okay. I said, it'd be easier from here.
You're strange. And then
You are too.
he just kind of goes, all right, where are you headed?
Back to the fens.
Back to the fens we go. And then
I love him.
Yeah, we'll say he takes you back to the fens, and he even takes you over to the Hazetown kind of side of the fens. There, trolley doesn't exactly go to Hazetown, but it takes you over to basically where the bridges are to go over to.
As I get off the trolley, I ask, "Hey, what's your name?"
What's my name? My name is Oval Darger.
Oval?
Yep. This is another user submitted name. Just loaded it up. You are now a trolley old man driver. Oval, O-V-E-L, Oval Darger.
Oval Darger.
Yep. Oval Darger.
Nice to meet you.
And he's got he like has this long hair, but you see he's got these like longer elf ears. He's like, I've been driving the trolley for 200 years.
I just raised my eyebrows a little bit.
But no, he's like, I've been driving the trolley for 20 years.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was just joking.
For a second
the reference,
there, I think she thought in her head, it was just like, wow, Marv, you were right. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, no, he's joking. But yeah, and so Oval Darger.
Oval Darger. I just wanted his name.
Oh, okay. And he goes,
like, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Missy. And then he goes, ding, ding, off to the next stop. And away he goes. Oval Darger. Thank you to our listener for that name.
Thank you.
Yep. And as he leaves, you are stood in front of a very large stone bridge. The sounds of the Mistbank River, you haven't spent much time over here lately. You've been to the Mistbank, but the rapids kind of through town. It's not like a peaceful river people can use. It roars through here pretty good. You don't want to fall into the river kind of idea.
Yeah.
And there's a large stone bridge that goes across the river here. This section of the fens is very mostly residences over here, but looking off into this thing called Hazetown. Hazetown, you can't see with the state of the fog, but across the river you can actually see pretty okay. The rushing water and everything, it actually kind of clears out the fog a little. So you can kind of see across the whole length of the bridge. And sitting very clearly about halfway along the bridge are two very, very large ogre people.
Oh.
Ogres. Yeah. The only ogre you know is Marlock, realistically. But yeah, there's two ogres standing guard, essentially, about halfway across the bridge.
I believe we established that I've been here like once or twice.
Probably like once.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And I would argue it's probably not been since your MMCD time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just a random question.
Mm-hmm.
How, wide is the river?
Oh, it's pretty wide.
That's what I was thinking, because I was like, for a whole city district to be separated.
I would say that, I don't know, half mile.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a quarter mile, somewhere in there. It's big.
Okay.
The walk just across the bridge is a couple minutes of walking.
All right.
Yeah, so it's definitely pretty big.
I think I sit there for a minute and sigh and go, well, Marv.
Yep.
It's time to go down to Hazetown.
Wow.
If any of you understood that reference, please let us know.
Wow. That was good. Yep, that was good. So going down to Hazetown, you start making your way across the bridge. Very rough stone, very rough cobblestone. Kind of feel like your ankle could roll at any second as you're walking across here.
Sounds about right.
And the river it's dark water, even in the daytime here. The deep, deep blue, rough rapids. You see periodically, jagged rocks sticking up from it, things like that. This is not a pleasant river section.
Yeah.
And you start walking across.
All right. Yeah, I think I go across. Is this bridge just cobblestone? Is it built on any of the old foundations, or is it just cobblestone? Like the skyscrapers, like the skyline, is it part of the older architecture?
Yeah. This is not a new bridge.
Okay.
And if anything, this bridge almost seems older than even some of the skyscrapers and things like that. Because you have a lot of concrete style stone in the main parts of town. This is kind of maybe Hazetown is OG town.
Oh, okay.
And so this is an older part of town.
This is the
and there's even it's not just a bridge. There's decorative stonework, things like that.
Okay.
As you go across. So yeah, it's old.
Cool.
Yep. And you get about halfway across, and one of the ogres standing before you, they're both holding on their sides long, like halberds.
Ooh.
Like the spears with axe blades up top.
Yeah.
Very, very intense looking. These guys are armored.
Oh.
They are wearing spiky metal armor. They have helmets. And
wow.
they are geared up. The other thing you start noticing is like on their armor is like slashes of, is it red paint? Is it blood? You're not entirely sure.
Huh.
But one of them comes over. Oh, what you want?
I was going across the bridge to Hazetown. I have some business there.
Obviously, or else you wouldn't be on the bridge.
Well, yeah.
What kind of business you got?
I was going to have a talk with your leader, Thunker Gloomridge.
Leader? Thunker is not the leader. You want to talk to Mama Gloomrage.
Oh.
And
oh no. Uh-oh.
And he just chuckles and he goes, "All right, well, head to Main Square, and talk to a guard there. They'll point you towards Mama's house."
Nice. Sounds good. Thank you.
And as you're walking away, and he goes, "You armed?"
It takes time for me to do that though. I turn around and go, "Is that all right?"
It's more than all right. Better keep that thing out.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I pat the sword hilt.
And he goes, "Streets have been tough lately."
Mm.
And then he just starts chuckling to himself. Tunker, the leader. And leaves you to your...
I just go, "I like that guy." And
Marv's like, "Well, yeah, doesn't make me feel too good that he is worried about you getting attacked with a guy that size, so better be prepared."
Hey, we've fought some things before. It'll be fine.
That we have.
Mm-hmm.
And you start walking across the rest of the bridge. As you start getting across into Hazetown, the buildings are older and kind of almost like run down in a way that is like a door will, instead of having a door on it, it'll be like broken down stone, and it has this new wooden, like very haphazardly made door on it. A lot of iron, like metal bars and things like that. Sticking out, very, very ragged looking. The street itself, refuse and mud, and very aggressive looking.
Okay.
There's like these metal spikes that were on the armor. You see like metal spikes on like some of the buildings.
Oh.
And this is very less. So you have Merkborough, that's very industrial. You have the Fens, which is residential, and the markets, and kind of the more
suburbs.
Yeah, more suburbs and the more city part of the districts. Mm-hmm. This is like, I don't know, the quote unquote, bad neighborhood.
Yeah.
This is like, there is some hazards just walking around the streets, broken cartwheels, and it's a very
sort of
noticeable,
okay.
I guess would be the way.
Also, I don't know why, but my first thought when you said like of what they would be used for, when you said giant spikes on the buildings, I thought of giant bird spikes, like to keep them off signs and stuff.
Yeah. Keep the gloamwing moths from landing on the buildings. Yeah. Things like that. But you notice that there are a lot of ogres coming around and coming out of buildings, and you kind of walk into this main plaza area. Again, there's dense fog in here.
Is it denser than?
Much more, much more, and colder and wetter. Everything just has this kind of sheen of wetness and dampness to it. And you kind of walk into this main area, and there's a couple other guards standing nearby in this main plaza. No MMCD. This is all just armored up ogre people.
How much armor do you think Mel has actually seen?
Very little to none.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than like some of like the MMCD like riot gear type thing.
Yeah.
Armor is not really a thing that people wear in Mirelight.
Yeah.
So it's strange. for sure. It's aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I kind of like, just like from the cold and just from the weirdness, I think for actually what I believe the first time this campaign is, and probably the first time in a long time, I button up my coat.
Yeah, you button up your coat.
I do not usually do that.
Yeah, and there's a guard nearby if you want to chat or whatever you want to do.
It's also just, is this still like a busy part of town?
I wouldn't call it busy, but there are people moving. This is like a main plaza. This isn't like markets. Mm-hmm. This is just like, there's a big open area. There's like a fountain that doesn't work anymore. It's just a pool of stagnant, muddy water and ogres passing back and forth. You get some looks for sure. You probably occasionally see like one other non-ogre moving through, but mostly it's ogres. Yeah, not really a lot of people talking to you. Not really a lot of conversation happening at all. People moving quickly from house to house, building to building.
Okay. So there's 2 guards standing outside of a building?
Yeah. Okay. Well, they're just standing in the plaza.
Oh, just standing in the plaza. I draw myself up a little bit and go up to them and say, hello, I'm visiting Hazetown here, and I was wondering if either of you could point me towards Mama's house.
There's this female ogre standing there, and she just starts and she just points her halberd down the street and gestures for you to go along the way. They don't really say much. They just start laughing. And as you start walking away, she pipes up and she goes, "Hey, you got a weapon on you?"
Yeah.
Good. And that's it.
Great. Honestly, it's kind of like, I know weaponry isn't really like prohibited in the streets, but like it still might be weird to just like walk into someone's home with one. So I'm just kind of down with this.
Yeah.
I don't have to keep it.
And she gestures to you down the street, and you actually like, you're leaving the plaza behind, the next street, very cobblestone and everything. Honestly, it's kind of hard to see anything. She gestured down a street for you, and you turn down the street, and there's buildings on either side, and then the fog is just so dense and thick that it's hard to see anything.
Okay.
And to the point where there's been lights on the street, but like within 15 feet, you can't see that light anymore.
Wow.
It's rough.
Okay.
For sight. So as far as your vision is concerned, this is considered like dark.
Oh, okay.
And so I know you have dark vision, but like things are dark, things are gloomy here. It's hard to see.
So there are like street lights, but they're not useful.
Yeah, they're not super useful unless you're standing under it.
Oh, okay. As I go down the street, and like anytime where I do come into a street light where there's a little bit more visibility, do I like see other people also moving down the street, or is this a
make
an
insight, or actually make an insight check, because you do see people.
A nat 1.
A nat 1,
which is a 4.
Interesting. You see people, and actually you get to the point where you see like an ogre mother and child.
Oh.
And they're like going between the lights, like they know where to go, and they're almost dashing between the sections of light here.
Like
zigzagging across the path so they can get to the next
in the
as much as they can.
Okay.
And then as you move a little further with that level 1, nat 1 insight, you see another shape pass through the light, and you assume it's another ogre child or something like that, something small. And then all of the sudden, forming out of the fog in your space is this like crazy looking little shorter than you, bald creature with sharp, shadowy teeth.
Oh.
And this gloam spawn forms out of the fog, and these 2 sharp claws just reach out. And I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
With a nat 1 insight on the situation, you read the situation poorly. Make a dexterity saving throw as a slash comes towards you.
Ha! Take that, a 17.
A 17. As this happens, though, and you slash towards you, you feel this, like, almost this fear sort of thing wash over you. And so you dodge out of the way, but as this thing, like, sunken eyes, this shadowy form of this gloam spawn, as another thing steps out next to it from the fog, and this kind of like backwards legged knoll shaped shadow gloam spawn forms up on you. You feel this fear wash over you. Can you make a wisdom saving throw? And then we're going to roll initiative.
13?
Oh, just barely. That is the target.
Yes.
So this wisdom saving throw as a fear washes over you. You are immune to it now because you are who you are. You know better. But these two creatures that you thought maybe were ogres or something like that step out, slashed towards you. No warning at all. And I would like for you to roll initiative as these two. Oh, don't worry. I did really bad.
I did 6.
I did a natural 1.
Oh.
And so we are going to jump into combat. There's these two things that have launched out of the shadows towards you. And Marv's like, watch it. And so top of the round, there's these two things next to you. One, again, kind of bald head, sharp teeth, sharp claws. And then the other thing is this sort of like backwards dog knoll looking thing, the long snout. And that one is holding essentially like a shadowy weapon.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Am I in a streetlight position, or did this happen fully in the shadows?
This happened like you could just barely make out the streetlight in front of you. You saw something coming. You thought it was another family, but it turned out to be a gloam spawn. So I'll say you're nearby
but not
a streetlight, but not in a streetlight.
Okay. Are these two within 5 feet of each other?
Actually, I did say they were standing next to each other. So yes, in this moment, they are kind of squaring up on you, and they are,
All right. Great. I dodge out of the way of this claw swipe and kind of feel that anxiety start to kick in. And then this is what I do for a living. What am I doing?
Yeah.
And
it just caught you off guard a little bit.
Yeah. And so I lock in and unsheath Marv, the new sword.
Yeah.
And as I unsheath it, draw out the green flame blade.
Nice.
On this.
The green flame blade lights up, and the area around you lights up as well. And I think at level 5 these things go up too. By the way, check your cantrip because you're level 5 now. It might have gained damage.
Ha.
So
okay.
Just so you know, make sure to pay attention to that.
Great. So I want, now that I have the green flame blade and these things are right up on me, I want to take a slash at the knoll-looking thing.
Okay. Yeah, it's got kind of this like weird shadow club in its hand.
Okay.
And again, sort of this dog-like snout.
And I want to try to hit it.
Okay.
With a an 18.
Absolutely hits.
All right. You take. So the knoll thing takes 12 damage total. And it just automatically takes damage, right? The second one?
It's not a dex saving throw?
Green fire leaps from target to a different creature of your choice you can see within 5 feet. Second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
Sweet. I think it just takes it then.
Okay.
I think you have to hit is the thing.
Yeah.
So if you don't hit, then it doesn't count.
Plus, also 12 damage.
Whoa, nice job.
Equal damage to both.
Equal damage to both. As it slices into the first one, the flame coats it, diminishes a little bit with that gloam spawn.
And it jumps to the other
one.
And
it jumps to the other one and lights it up. If it could make a noise, it would. Screaming in pain. However.
Can I move?
Yeah, they're right up on you, though. But that's up to you.
Can I attack around them?
Just to be... Yeah,
if
you're staying in melee.
I want to stay in melee, but I want to go kind of still to the farther side of them.
Okay.
Towards that light.
Okay, yeah. You flank around a little bit, and yeah, you'd be a little closer to that light.
Yeah, is what
that is your turn, correct?
Oh, wait.
You have a bonus action.
Do I get to do 2 attacks if I cast a spell?
Oh, you...
Because
don't.
Green Flame Blade is a part. The attack is part of the spell.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So in the future, you can do 2 attacks, but they can't include a spell.
Right.
So you have to make that choice of like 2 sword attacks or a cantrip or something like that.
But it's only the attack.
So the other thing that happened at 5th level, BT dubs, is I believe you should double check your Eldritch Blast. I think that can also blast twice now. Because you're level 5 now, and Warlock, double check with me. So you get 2 sword attacks, or if you also want, you get 2 Eldritch blasts.
Oh, that's rad.
That's warlocks.
Okay.
So for next turn or whatever, and you flavor it as like a thing, but it gets 2 blasts.
Okay.
So blah blah blah. Their turn. Correct.
Yep.
Okay. The one in front of you, the small kind of bald, creepy, slicey one, bears its sharp, shadowy teeth, its body sort of forming out of the mist. It is going to reach forward and make a slashing attack with both of its claws. First attack, 19 on the dice, so it's going to hit. Second attack, that one's only a 12.
That does not hit.
Okay, so the 19 hits you.
Okay.
You are going to take 8 points of piercing damage.
Ow, okay.
And then you must make a DC wisdom saving throw of only a 10, but I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. This is called Confounding Slash.
Oh.
And if you fail at this, you will have attack rolls against you will have advantage until the start of this thing's next turn.
Ugh, okay.
Yep. But it's a low DC.
Count on me to fail at that. It's a 4.
Okay. So the gnoll is going to have an advantaged attack on you.
Okay.
So that's that thing's turn. It just kind of stays with you. This gnoll creature, shadow spawn, gloam spawn, swings its club around. It is going to make its attacks on you.
Okay.
Also 2 attacks, both with advantage.
Like that?
So first one's going to hit with a natural 17. Oh man, you're lucky.
What?
The second one was a 1 and a 3.
Oof. Okay.
So still only 1 hit, even with advantage. This club is going to kind of make contact with you and kind of pass through your arm a little bit, leaving a bruise behind. And you are going to take only 4 damage.
Okay. Sounds great.
And they are both standing in front of you. I think at the top of the round here, you actually see like an ogre, like civilian, notice the fight going on and take the opportunity to run down the street and ignore you completely.
Well, self-preservation.
Yep. In this town, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds great. I do think I want to try out that Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Coming
there are
in.
2 targets.
So I can do 2 things.
Make like like an X with your sword.
Oh no.
Very anime.
Very anime. With 2 beams now. Because the way I did it was the slash and it beam of energy shoots out like Legend of Zelda style.
Yeah.
I
mean, it still can happen. It's just 2 of them now.
You know what's fun?
What's that?
I just thought of. So it's still like a specified target, since I can only do 2 targets.
Yeah.
But here's a fun idea. It's still only a single energy slash that comes out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll to hit.
Okay.
To see. Probably. I don't know.
Well, you still have to roll on each one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But first attack is a 23.
Absolutely gonna hit.
Second attack is a 9.
Okay, so that one doesn't hit actually.
Never mind.
Still blasts out.
Yeah.
He's able to duck out of the way.
So this is what I was thinking, even though it didn't hit for effects. It's still a single energy beam that comes out. But it boomerangs.
Oh, it like goes past and then.
Yeah, so it goes through the first one and then it
that's
tries
kind of
to
the
come
curve
around
of the
the second
scimitar,
one.
right?
Yeah.
The boomerang style. I like that.
So
who did you successfully hit in your head?
I already hit the null. I want to hit the creepy slashy one.
The other one, the slasher. Yeah. Okay.
For 14 force damage.
14 force damage?
Yeah.
Oof. That, I believe, will do it.
Oh.
He's not as strong. He was all about slashes. That will do it. It zips through him, and with a hiss of energy and smoke dissipating, its body dissipates and forms into the fog behind. And the gnoll next to it growls in its creepy, gloam-spawny way. Love it.
There.
You got movement and a bonus action if you want it.
He's still in melee with me, isn't he, though?
Yes, he sure is. He is a melee guy.
And then I think once the other one dissipates into the mist, I think I kind of take a little bit still of that rebound energy from the Eldritch Blast, and I want to swing it around to the Knoll guy, and I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on it.
Okay. And as the energy lights him up, it is cursed.
You are cursed.
But it is now its turn, correct?
Yep.
It is going to, once again, multi-attack you. Raises its club forward. It no longer has advantage. The thing was defeated.
That's
so
nice.
the Knoll just kind of reaches for you. 16?
That does hit.
And only a 12.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, so only one attack still. And as it collides with you, bruising your shoulder this time, you take another 5 damage.
Okay.
And it growls.
Oh. As this thing hits me, now that I have the Hexblade's Curse on it, I want to reactively reach out and send out a little bit of my fire, my natural fire.
Oh,
as
your
a tiefling
fire. Okay,
and
cool.
cast Hellish Rebuke on that.
Hellish Rebuke.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, a dexterity saving throw from this thing is not super dexterous. With a -1, that's a 11.
No.
Okay.
You take
Sorry.
21
I was gonna say
fire
exactly what
damage.
21?
I rolled a 10 on the first one.
Okay, well, believe it or not, that is enough. However, as this thing is dissipating, it has a special ability.
No.
It's called Vengeful Strike. So as you start to dissipate it, its body starts to shred apart and go into the mist.
Mm-hmm.
It takes its club one more time, and it is able to make a melee attack. It's called Vengeful Strike. When it's reduced to 0 hit points, it can make a melee attack as a reaction. So a death throw melee attack at you as it starts to dissipate. That is a natural 17.
That does hit.
And you, as it goes down, you take 6 more damage as this thing flies away. However, it is Hexblade's cursed, so I believe you get some health back.
Okay, so I'm just so I don't have to math it and
Yeah.
damage it first, and then sure,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
So,
I don't think we've really had a double reaction yet.
Nope.
On the
Yeah, I'm having fun finding some of the more bizarre monsters to make into
shadow monsters.
gloam spawns. Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
been fun. So, as this thing dissipates and you have a moment, Marv's like, "Oh boy, that one hit hard."
Yeah, it did.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I get a little bit of that green flash as some of that
Health comes back.
comes back.
Okay.
I step into the streetlight for a second.
Yeah.
And go, well, they weren't kidding.
No, they were not.
Okay. Was it as bad as it was when you were here? I know you haven't been here really either, but...
All
Years
intents
ago.
and purposes, it sounds like it's been a little rough lately.
Okay.
Seems like that's been going around, though.
Yeah, that's not just here.
Yeah. I think as you step into the light, also, you actually, make a perception check.
An 11?
An 11, that's enough. You hear, as you're taking a moment to take a pause, you hear the sounds of, behind you, down the street in a different area, battle.
Oh.
And then you kind of hone in on it with an 11, and even back towards the plaza, you hear some of the ogres we got one over here. And
Oh.
this is constant
Wow.
for them.
That's not something I've dealt with before.
Nope. And it's not something you've heard about. They keep this stuff to themselves.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay.
you know you're on the path to Mama's house. We're going to say...
I think I do still go up the path. I think this time I do taking a little bit of observation now that I know from that family's strategy. I dash between the streetlights.
Okay. Dashing between the streetlights, I think you see other people doing this.
Is this common?
It
to
seems
just
to be
kind of-
common. Whether or not it works
Is
or is just a superstition, kind of hard to tell.
I mean,
But
whether or not it works, I feel is besides the point. If it makes you more comfortable.
it makes you definitely about making you more comfortable.
Yeah.
And I think as you finally get through this next section, the street opens up and you actually see these huge bonfires, massive fires that start lighting up a little bit more. You can see a little bit more. And these huge columns of fire on either side of this gate. And there's 2 ogre guards standing there, going up like a freaking vampire's like villain base. There are pillars of fire going up this massive old school manor house style building that is beautiful, if not also kind of battled up.
Oh.
So like it is absolutely this gorgeous old school, old stonework, archways. There's like statues of, like lions out front. Very like city old money house.
Yeah.
But like metal on the windows. There's spikes everywhere. There's like bunch of guards, bunch of fire, bunch of all this stuff out front.
Is there a fence?
There's like a gate, but it's open.
No, I mean, like, is this enclosed?
It is enclosed.
Okay.
It is enclosed with a stone fence that has black iron spikes coming around the whole thing.
Heck yeah.
This is a scene.
Okay.
For sure. And I think you enter up into this opening, and these 2 guards see you approach, and they lock their halberds next to each other in front of you. And one of them says, "What do you want at Mama's house?" And that is where we're going to end this week's episode before we get into old Mama's house.
Wow. I wonder to Marv, like, as a conversation, how much of this do you think is presentation?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Because, like, part of me just respects the vibes, but another part of me is like, how much of this is purely for presentation?
Make an insight check.
Oh, okay. That was randomly good. An 18?
An 18? With an 18, you maybe because you're an investigator or whatever, this does feel like it's bordering a little bit on the ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, why would you have spikes on your buildings? They're shadow monsters.
Yeah.
Why would you have these columns of fire everywhere?
They don't do anything.
It doesn't help against Gloamspawn.
No.
But it sure is intimidating.
Yeah.
And that's the vibe you get.
Okay.
So with that, we will let you deal with Mama's house next week.
I'm ready for it.
You're ready for it? All right. Thank you all for listening. I think we'll leave it there and just say see you next week
on Dadventurous.